What does Star Wars collector Stephen Sansweet call the Holy Grail of Star Wars merchandise in his second edition price guide? Now, I don't know if you were like me back in school, but it was hard to get me to pay attention in anything in class. I mean, the teacher would sit there and start teaching, and I'll start drifting off or playing Pac-Man on my watch. So, how did you get kids like me to pay attention in class? Easy. You teach them using Star Wars. And that's what iGate Media did back in 1978. And this was the Star Wars merchandise back in 1978 anyway, that George Lucas said he was the most proud of. We all know about rare Star Wars toys, but do you know about this one? The Star Wars Contemporary Motivators. Well, you're about to know all about it.
It was a time of civil war in the galaxy. The evil Darth Vader, commanding the Imperial forces, has attacked the rebel starship of the beautiful Princess Leia Organa. Leia, a rebel leader, has hidden the plans to the Empire's Death Star battle station aboard her ship. Somehow, Vader has learned of it.
This learning kit came in a briefcase type box that was mostly just made out of cardboard. Now sometimes you could find a vinyl case that the box went into, but that was mostly sent to libraries or when they loaned out the teaching materials. The one that most schools got was the cardboard briefcase. Opening the flap reveals a Star Wars film strip and 2 cassette tapes. That's right, 2 cassette tapes. These were much like those record storybooks. You know the ones I'm talking about. The one where you hear the guy on the record read the page as you read along. That was until R2-D2 told you it was time to turn the page with his beep. This was much the same here, but with a cassette tape and a film strip.
A great flash suddenly lit up the sky, and Alderaan was gone. "You see how strong we are?" boasted Tarkin. "We will find your friends, and they will die in the same way."
Some lucky kid, mostly the teacher's pet, like Little Leaguer second baseman Grady Miller, he got to operate the machine that would click to the next film strip. Some kids have all the luck. Also in the box, 5 mini black and white comic books. Here the student could follow along by reading the story of Star Wars. In the text you would see some words marked with asterisks. Here the teacher would ask the student what they think the word means. People like me would often tell the teacher something wrong, and people like Grady Miller would explain the word in great long detail. The set also came with a teacher guide that included a gold sticker that you could win if Grady Miller didn't get them all first. Sadly, the stickers were just that. Just a sticker that said gold achieved. Now, if you were lucky enough to win one of these stickers and wear it on your shirt for about 2 weeks, no one would even know you won it thanks to your Star Wars knowledge. It all came with memograph worksheets inside the box. For you kids that went to school after copying machines appeared in the teacher's break room, you might be asking yourself, what is a memograph? Well, I'm not going to sit here and explain memograph to you because honestly, I looked it up on the internet and it was too complicated for me to even try to explain to you, and this isn't a memo learning video. Let's just say it was a way to print stuff before school had printers and copy machines. And rumor is, if you got this hot off the machine, smelling it would give you a contact high. Now I know some of you are going to comment below that it was ditto paper. Well, maybe you're right. It's about the same thing, and this isn't a printer history class. As you can see here, it came with a teacher's guide. The answers were in red. So I guess Miss Morrison wasn't as smart as we all thought she was. One of the coolest things in the box was the Star Wars poster to hang in the classroom. Or a poster that the teacher could give to Grady Miller at the end of the school year because he asked for it first, although you asked for it about once a week for the last 6 months. As you can see here, it's a unique poster. You have the heroes on the poster being all heroic, and you have Obi-Wan Kenobi showing Darth Vader his lightsaber. I never once saw this poster hanging up on Grady's wall when I went to his house. But where would he hang it anyway? His room was covered with posters of Mean Joe Green and Pete Rose, covering up that baseball wallpaper. Ugh. This is truly an odd item that most people have forgotten all about. You hardly ever see it come up on eBay, and if you do find one, it's very, very hard to find one that's complete. Well, that's a look at the Star Wars merchandise that George Lucas said he was the most proud of, and the one that Stephen Sansweet said was the Holy Grail of Star Wars merchandise.
Part of the galaxy and its people were free.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.